Hello, I am Dr. Claire Monroe, a men's sexual health specialist. Most men spend years trying to decipher female psychology, completely unaware that women unconsciously broadcast their biological readiness through very specific micro-choices in how they dress. Today, we are breaking down the 3 subtle outfit signs a woman wears when her nervous system is signaling attraction and she wants things to escalate. Stay with me until the last one, because that is the subtle adjustment 99% of men completely miss, mistaking it for simple discomfort. If you want to feel like yourself again, with the energy, the drive, and the absolute confidence when that moment of physical escalation finally happens, check the pinned comment before we go further. When men try to figure out if a woman is interested, the usual reaction is to look for obvious, exaggerated signals or to memorize confusing pickup advice. You might have tried reading body language books or looking for direct eye contact, only to second-guess yourself and miss the window of opportunity entirely. When you hesitate and those moments slip away, it is incredibly easy to feel frustrated and question your own appeal. I need you to understand something. This is not a failure of your intuition. You are simply looking for the wrong language. You were never taught how the female biological drive visually manifests itself in the modern world. Women do not typically announce their intentions with words. Instead, they create a biological environment that invites you to act. Understanding these signals changes the dynamic from guessing to knowing, giving you the quiet certainty to make a move. And that is exactly what this video is about. The first outfit sign is the deliberate exposure of the neck and clavicle lines. This is not just about showing skin. It is a deeply ingrained evolutionary behavior. The neck and clavicle are major pulse points. When a woman is biologically aroused, her body temperature rises slightly, and her resting heart rate increases. By wearing open, sweeping necklines or deliberately moving her hair to one side to expose this area, she is unconsciously venting pheromones and displaying physical vulnerability. From a clinical perspective, this mimics the mammalian presentation of submission, trust, and physical readiness. The next time you are out, pay attention not just to the cut of her shirt, but whether she adjusts her posture to expose that specific area when the conversation deepens. The second sign is the strategic use of high-contrast colors, specifically reds. This might sound like a tired cliché, but it is deeply rooted in primal human biology. Research from the University of Rochester has repeatedly shown that the color red acts as a powerful neurostimulant for male visual attraction. But why does a woman actively choose to wear it? Unconsciously, a woman's brain selects high-contrast reds during the most fertile window of her cycle, or when she is actively seeking a mate. It physically mimics the natural vasodilation, the flush of blood to the skin, that happens during actual physical arousal. When she wears a bold red dress, a red top, or even just a striking red lip, she is biologically hacking your visual cortex to trigger a sudden spike of testosterone and dopamine in your own system. The third sign is the one that surprises most men. It is the combination of tactile fabrics paired with constant micro-adjustments. She might wear silk, satin, velvet, or something very soft to the touch. But the real psychological signal is what she does with that fabric. You might notice her constantly touching her collar, smoothing down her skirt over her thighs, or playing with a strap. Most men look at this and assume she is just uncomfortable, nervous, or fixing a wardrobe malfunction. But in the context of attraction, this is known clinically as autoerotic touching. Her nervous system is heightened. Her skin is actually more sensitive due to increased peripheral blood flow and nerve-ending stimulation. By continuously touching her own clothing and skin, she is unconsciously drawing your eyes to the areas she wants you to touch, while self-soothing her own biological excitement. When you see this specific loop of behavior, she is not uncomfortable with her outfit. She is anticipating your physical escalation. However, noticing these 3 signs is completely useless if your own vascular system and hormonal levels are not primed to respond. The female body expects a strong, immediate biological response to these signals. Your erectile tissue and your physical confidence rely entirely on optimal nitric oxide levels and natural vasodilation. If your blood flow is restricted, recognizing her signals will only lead to performance anxiety. We have just decoded the biological signaling behind exposed pulse points, the neurostimulant effect of red, and the hidden meaning of tactile microadjustments. The body does not signal without purpose. For years, you might have missed these subtle invitations because no one ever translated the biological language of attraction for you. Now you have information most men will never have. Use it. Tell me in the comments, have you ever noticed a woman doing the last one and completely missed the signal at the time? I have pointed over 200 men toward a protocol that ensures their biology is just as ready as their minds when these moments finally happen. The results have been consistent enough that I keep the link in the pinned comment for anyone who asks. It is there whenever you are ready.